What's going on, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. We are back in the third world. I've got a little staircase up to here, and I've dug this out a little bit, but I think I'm going to change this. I don't know if I really like it, but this is going to be our little hub here. We'll have stairs up to this, and I've changed a little bit here on the track. If you didn't see part one of this, this is my sort of automated tree farm. Obviously, it's going to be semi-automatic because you still have to cut the trees down. But we have, I don't know, roughly 15 or so dispensers on each side. We'll have to plant the saplings, but then they'll automatically plant bone meal until either all or most of the trees grow. Then we can run through, chop them down real quick. And what all this stuff underneath is for is to catch all the drops, not only the wood, because being next to the wood, I'll catch some of it in my inventory, but this is to catch all of the saplings and the apples. We have a hopper minecart that's going to be going underneath here, underneath the dirt, underneath this middle row right here, and underneath this dirt. So that'll give us all the space where something might possibly fall. That'll give us coverage to pick up all the drops, except over on the right side, which I'm going to run the track. I'm going to run the track there as well, but I'm going to change something here. I think I had a hopper here, but I already replaced it. I'm going to get rid of this and instead put regular tracks at an incline. That way I can easily have the drops shot out over here into a chest and it won't interfere, because originally, or if you have a hopper and it's powered, the drops won't go through it, and then that'll just clog up the system basically. So I think, let's see, I guess I could do that one block back. Let's do that. So now, when the cart shows up here, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put a hopper here instead. So we'll have the hopper pointed that way to drain everything out, and then we'll put... This should work. Oh, you're gonna die. So the hopper minecart should show up here, bounce against this block, drop stuff here, and then go back on its way. And then you'll see that I also have a little detector rail. So when it comes down this direction, it's going to switch to go here. It's going to go underneath, and then once it goes there, it'll go in the middle. And the reason I wanted it to bounce in the middle, even though it causes some problems, it will drop a lot of drops here. And actually, if I wanted to make sure it dropped more drops, I could put another hopper connected to this. So it'll drop when it's over this one, and then it'll drop here. And it'll drop like actually 3 blocks, I believe, when it bounces up here, rather than just 1 when it passes by. So that way I know the hopper minecart will be emptied much quicker here and give us our drops and everything. So that's the reason I did it like that. All right, let's put our hopper minecart back up there, and let's throw a couple blocks. I guess we'll throw just a couple redstone torches there, and those should get picked up. There we go. And then that will come back over here and drop those off up here. I wish I would have ran over here first, but there we go. We have our 2 redstone torches back in here. So that's what's going to happen basically. And like I said, I am going to expand the minecart track to go over here. Either that, or I'm going to add a second hopper minecart to do the outer side, basically because the trees will be right here, and then for 2 blocks to the to either side, they will, you know, the saplings and apples and stuff might drop. The other thing I could do if I didn't want to have the hopper minecarts going underneath here is to just have a water, water pushing drops into, the edge over here or into a hopper. I could do that as well. I don't know. Either way, I think I'll probably do the hopper minecart underneath it just because this is basically going to be running all the time, and it can just run and I don't have to worry about like how fast it is, because there aren't going to be a ton of drops here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now what we need to do is get our drops out. So let's see here. Is that going to pick up that block? I bet it is. It's kind of like a vacuum. Yep, there we go. So that should show up here. There we go. Get our block back. Let's see. Let's make some hoppers real quick. Okay, and just to keep all the redstone from interfering, I'm going to push it out a couple blocks here. I want to have the chest at ground level. Put the dropper there. I can put some chests up here. I'll put it in the middle just to keep it all symmetrical with the tree farm. So what I'm gonna have to do, let's see. I'm gonna go all the way around. So that will create the clock, but then I just need to point a redstone repeater into that dropper. Like that, I suppose. Will that work? Nope, so that messes up the clock. I know what I can do. Let's go underneath. Oh man, get your shovel out, dude. A little bit faster. Alright, let's go underneath this thing and power the block, like, underneath that way. And then if we put some slabs above that to block, will that work? Nope. How about if we put a repeater there? That will work. Okay. So let's try that again. How about 9? How about whatever? Okay, so everything that we wanted made it up there, and we didn't have our freaking thing. Let's see. Oh, I guess I could go down that way. Yeah, that would work too. Okay, so now we can put a full block surrounding this and pretty it all up and everything. You won't be able to see the redstone or anything. So that's what I wanted there. So that's working. Alright, we're back. I've switched things up a bit. It actually gone pretty crazy with the minecart tracks. I've got all 4 rows hooked up with minecarts, and I've got a crazy little switcheroo thing here that actually works, believe it or not. So what happens is when the cart goes up in the middle, that's where it dumps all the drops into the hopper. When it comes back here, it goes this direction, and it goes all the way back there. And let me see if I can see this. So it comes all the way back, goes all the way back there, all the way back here. Then when it hits here, it hangs a right. And then it goes to the next one, and it goes all the way back there, back, back, back. And then when it hits this, it goes into the middle again. And then this activator rail, or detector rail, switches this thing and sends it on its way again. So let's watch this thing in action. And it'll bounce back and turn right. There we go. Or turn left, but it looks to the right on our side. Then it comes back here, goes like this, hangs a right, goes to the other side. I don't know why I built it so far out over here. I just wasn't paying attention. And then it goes back into the middle again. So let's throw some blocks out here in the middle. Just throw some blocks. There we go. It's picking them up. There we go. It picked up almost all of those. And then we should start seeing some of those over here. And let's see, we've got 8 of those. Has it made it to the middle yet? There we go. It dropped off 3 stone. Now I could actually make this so it stops here until the entire load is gone, but I don't think I'm gonna have so many drops that I don't think that's necessary. So anyway, so this thing is working right here. The clock is working. Everything is working. So now it's really just a point of cleaning things up, making it look nice, which I will hopefully have. I actually want to build this within a building. I want to use either maybe some sandstone or some quartz block, or I guess I should probably use some wood since this is a tree farm, but you know, I don't know. I'll think of that, and I'll have a nice building done hopefully by next episode. But basically, this thing is working as far as I can see. All right, so we've got all our hoppers connected. Everything's good there. That's quite a waste of iron, all those hoppers, but that's the only way really, or the best way to protect these blocks above the dispensers from any drops. Because otherwise, if we had saplings drop on top of the dispensers, nothing would pick them up. I guess the other thing we could have done is had a hopper minecart drive over this, you know, put rails on top of the dispensers, but then we'd get some redstone, you know, issues where if this was powered, you know, we couldn't have a powered rail there because the dispenser wouldn't work, and if we power the redstone behind it, then the dispenser would go off, you know, just all sorts of problems. So I think hoppers was the best choice in the middle. Yeah, so this thing now finally is, I believe, complete, functionally at least. One more thing, yeah, we still need to power up the dispensers. So how can we do that? So thinking of powering this right here, I want to move this. Let's give me that thing back. So I think what I can do is have it go up like that. I'm gonna have to replace these hoppers again, but put it up there, break that, put our hopper there. Out. That way, we'll actually get more hoppers to pick up the drops from the minecart. So that'll unload more quickly. Now I'm just curious if this is going to bounce off the hopper here. It should, because it actually acts like a solid block. There we go. Make it. Nice. Okay, good. So that actually worked, and now that'll give me space to power up these dispensers and not interfere with the cart, because what was happening, I put a block here when this was going up and the cart got stuck. So actually let's hope it still gets through here. Yep, okay, we're good there. Alright, so now what we can do is, I need a repeater, hang on. Alright, had to do a little finagling here to get this thing working again. I had to move the connecting hopper back a little bit so that I could connect some redstone to this little string here where the dispensers are hooked up. And then now this, if I put just a torch here, that should power all this. And let's pretend this is a clock. Okay, why don't we just build a clock? But I haven't figured out where I want to put it yet, so let's see. Well, if we have, I know this will be temporary, so let's do a little switch. And put that there. And we'll have, I guess we could just do a little comparator kind of thing here. Will this work like that? Okay, so that works, and our trees are growing, very nice. And I don't think I have bone meal in these, but you get the picture, that works. So now we just need to move this button further back a little bit to where we have an entrance, kind of, and we'll have a walkway going to both of the tree rows where we can just go and chop them down, and then we'll have our pickup point here for all of our stuff, and that's how it'll work. Very cool. Okay, so at least we have all the pieces done, the important pieces, and now we just have to make it look pretty. So I'm going to work on that a little bit and work on this area, get some cool stairs and everything up here. And I'm going to call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tree farm thing. I smell some mobs coming towards me. Oh yeah, the zombies are out. Here we go. Here we go. The zombie hordes. And here they come. A great way to end an episode, I guess. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm going to fight these guys off for a bit, and we'll see you next time. Aw, and now I'm on fire. Later.